All right, what is going on, guys? We have some breaking news. As you can see, Aljamain Sterling has pulled out of his fight at UFC 307 with Movsar Evloev. We're going to take a quick look at his YouTube channel here for a video he posted. I will leave the original video down below if you guys want to check out the full video. We're just going to be looking at like about the first 30-45 seconds of it.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, I have to break the news. I will not be competing in Salt Lake City at UFC 307. In sparring, I had an injury not requiring surgery, but I was advised by the UFC medical staff that I will not be able to properly compete in this short of a turnaround.
Keep it straight, doctor. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. No. Oh.
You know, I did the stem cells. I took time off.
So clearly there, we hear he's on top. His training partner's got him in a Kimura, kind of turned into a straight arm lock a little bit. And we hear something pop, and then they cut the video off essentially immediately after. They go, oh, they stop, and we'll let him explain real quick.
Try to rehab it as much as I can, as best as I can with the PI team here. And unfortunately, it's out of my hands now. And I apologize to Mozart and his team, because of course, you know, we've both been talking, and I was looking forward to really punching this guy in his face. So Mozart, if you still really want to punch this handsome face, I put the challenge out to you to push the fight back and wait for daddy. I will be back soon. Possibly do this in December.
So cringy.
So that's pretty much all I got. So Mozart.
So essentially, he wants to wait till December. He hurt his arm. Almost looked like a shoulder, but he hurt his arm or his shoulder. Doesn't need surgery, but he's going to be out, has to pull out of this fight. And he wants for Mobstar to push till December. Now, a tweet, Mobstar tweeted. I checked Twitter just before I started recording this video, or X, whatever. And I got a screenshot here of this tweet from Mobstar. I see Aljamain has announced on his YouTube channel that he is out of the fight. I've been training for 4 months and would like to stay on this card and fight anybody. I'm not sure if the UFC can find somebody to fight me, but I worked really hard for this fight. So essentially saying, look, I want to stay. We're going to take a look at the rankings here. Look, I want to stay on this fight card. I've been in training camp. I want to stay. I want my paycheck. I want to win my decision and get my paycheck. We're going to take a quick look at the top 15 of the featherweight division to see if I think there is possibly anybody that in the top 15 that could take this fight on short notice. And also, I'm going to give, which I've been seeing people online recommend, which I like that recommendation, give a recommendation at the end of this video on who outside of the top 15 I think could take this fight. So looking at the top 15, Movsar Evloev is ranked number 6. Personally, I think he should probably be number 4. I understand he's all decisions in the UFC, and maybe even all decisions across the board. I don't exactly know. But he has beaten everybody. So, Brian Ortega, Yair Rodriguez, both on losses. I definitely think he should be above him. And he even has a win over Diego Lopez. Now, I know Diego Lopez beat Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega was ranked number 3. Now, I've seen some people online say, we should do Movsar Evloev versus Diego Lopez 2. No, absolutely not. Diego Lopez took the first fight on short notice. He made it a competitive fight, but he lost clearly. The second fight now, it's about, 3 weeks? About 3 weeks, and he just went through a big, I don't want to call it a war, but he went through a fight with Brian Ortega. So yeah, the 5th of October, so this Saturday is the 21st, so it's like just a little over 2 weeks. No, we're not going to do that again. Which I think they will fight again one day. It needs to be on full training camps for both of them. No more short notice fights for them. You could do, I don't know if Josh Emmett, I think he cuts a lot of weight. I don't know if he'd be able to make 145 in 2 weeks. He went through that absolute beatdown by the champion, Ilia Topuria. So that's possible, I guess. I don't think he'd have a very good chance. I don't think Aaron Allen's not going to take the fight on a little over 2 weeks' notice. It's just not going to happen. I don't believe Calvin Kattar or Giga Chikadze are going to either. Giga would easily get out-grappled, so I definitely don't think he would take that fight on short notice. Lerone Murphy isn't going to happen, but also I believe him and Danny Ige have a fight booked anyway. Bryce Mitchell was a possibility. I think that's a solid possibility. He stepped up on short notice and got sparked out cold by Josh Emmett. That was Oh, sorry there. That was almost been a year now. That was December of 2023. So, he definitely needed to take that time off. I mean, he got put out cold. It was literally seizing on the canvas. But, he's been out. Evloev is not known for his power punching. He's known for his decisions, as well as Bryce Mitchell. Both known for their wrestling. That might be an interesting fight, or it might be a crappy fight. Now, I would favor, even on a full camp, I would still favor Mobstar to win that fight, even though I would want Bryce Mitchell to win that fight. So I think probably someone in the top 15, I would say either maybe Edson Barbosa definitely is not taking that fight on 2 weeks' notice. Bryce Mitchell would probably be, and Josh Emmett would be your two that I would think would take that fight on short notice. I definitely don't think Volkanovski's taking that fight on short notice. I know he's on clips online recently. He's been, I want to stay active. You got to put me in there. I want to go. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. The name I've been seeing people throw around online, and he's taken fights on short notice before for the UFC, and he's won those fights on short notice before for the UFC. And that is Gene Silva with the Fighting Nerds. I definitely think that would be a good fight. And on a full camp, I might favor him to win. But on a 2 weeks notice, even if it's 3 weeks, somewhere in there, I still don't think he would win. I think Mobstar would win. He would not be able to out-grapple him. Probably definitely have the cardio advantage. Power advantage definitely goes to John Silva. Now, who knows? Who knows what they want to do? Clearly, Mobstar wants to stay on the card. Gene Silva, that would be a good step up for him. He'd be going up against the number 6 guy. Who knows what the UFC is going to do? Again, if it's somebody in the top 15, I'm going. It's either going to be Bryce Mitchell or Josh Emmett. If not, Gene Silva would be a good option. Other than that, I'm not too sure who it would be. So, who do you guys think it would be? Let me know in the comments below. And if you are not subscribed, remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.